Today's story is about a girl who was ashamed of her brother until a painful truth changed everything. But the question is, will she realize her mistake before it's too late? Stay with me till the end, because this story will touch your heart and remind you why love and family are worth more than anything else. It was a bright morning at school. Laughter echoed through the courtyard as students gathered for lunch. Among them was Kelsey, a popular girl with a perfect group of friends. Everything seemed normal until a quiet boy, Grant, walked by. His steps were uneven. His limp was obvious. The other kids whispered, giggled, and stared. One of the girls leaned over and whispered to Kelsey, "Do you know him? Why does he walk so weird?" Kelsey froze. She recognized him, but pretended she didn't. She said, "I heard he just transferred here," nervously, hoping no one would notice the resemblance. Grant smiled shyly and walked toward the table. "Hey, is it okay if I sit with you guys?" he asked politely. Before he could even sit, Kelsey stood up. "Actually, we were just leaving. Let's go, girls." Her friends followed, laughing. Grant looked confused. "Wait, can I come too?" Kelsey snapped. "No, just stay away from me, okay? You're embarrassing me in front of my friends." Grant's face fell. He didn't say a word. He just nodded and sat alone, pretending not to care.
Later that afternoon, the gym teacher announced, "All right, everyone, time to pick teams for dodgeball." 2 captains were chosen. One of them was Kelsey. Since it was her birthday, she smiled proudly as she picked her first teammate, Megan. Grant, still trying to fit in, stepped forward. "Wait up, I want to play too." But Kelsey rolled her eyes. Tanya." She picked someone else. One by one, everyone got chosen except Grant. Finally, when the last name was called, Kelsey smirked. "Sorry, loser, you didn't get picked. Now scram." Grant lowered his head. "Kelsey, please, I just wanted to play too." But she turned away. "You heard what I said. Get lost." After school, Kelsey was laughing with her friends when she saw her dad waiting outside, and Grant standing beside him. Her smile disappeared instantly. "Why is my dad with him?" she whispered to her friends. "I don't know," one girl said, "but that's kind of weird." Kelsey sighed. "I gotta go. See you tomorrow." She walked to the car, forcing a smile. Her dad greeted her warmly. "Hey, sweetie, we picked up your cake for your birthday." But as Kelsey opened the car door, Grant accidentally bumped into her, and the cake slipped, falling right onto the ground. Kelsey gasped, "My cake! Oh my gosh, look what you did!" Grant looked horrified. "I'm so sorry, Kelsey. I didn't mean to." She cut him off angrily. "This is all your fault. If you didn't have that stupid limp, none of this would have happened." Her dad froze. "Kelsey, that's enough." But Kelsey shouted back, "Why did you even transfer him to my school? I don't want anyone to know he's my brother. It's embarrassing. I wish I had a normal sibling."
Her father looked heartbroken. "Kelsey, I can't believe you just said that." Grant quietly got into the car, tears filling his eyes. After a few moments of silence, her dad said softly, "You owe your brother an apology." Kelsey crossed her arms. "For what? It's true. Why does he even walk like that anyway?" Her dad sighed deeply. "Kelsey, your brother didn't want me to tell you this, but I think it's time you know the truth." She looked up, confused. "You see," her dad began, "when you were little, you and Grant were inseparable. You played together all the time, laughing, running, chasing each other around the yard." Kelsey's eyes softened slightly, remembering faint memories. "But one day," her dad continued, "you ran out into the street without looking. A car came speeding around the corner, and it was about to hit you. Grant saw it. He didn't think, he just pushed you out of the way." Kelsey's breath caught in her throat. "The car hit him instead. He was badly injured. We rushed him to the hospital. When the doctor came out, he said Grant would survive, but he'd never walk normally again. He'd have that limp for the rest of his life."
Tears welled in his father's eyes. "He saved your life, Kelsey. You're only here today because of him." Kelsey sat frozen, her mind racing. He saved me?" Her dad nodded. "He never wanted us to tell you because he thought it would make you feel guilty. All he ever wanted was for you to love him the way he loves you." Kelsey burst into tears. "I had no idea. I've been so horrible to him." Her dad put a comforting hand on her shoulder. "Then make it right. It's never too late." That night, Kelsey knocked on Grant's bedroom door. He was sitting quietly reading. "Grant, can I come in?" she asked softly. He looked up, a little surprised. "Sure." She walked in slowly. I'm so sorry for the way I treated you today. I didn't mean what I said." Grant smiled gently. "It's okay, Kelsey. I know you didn't mean it." She shook her head. "No, it's not okay. You've done so much for me, and I've been the worst sister ever." Grant reached out his hand. "You're still my sister. That's all that matters." They hugged tightly, and for the first time in a long while, Kelsey felt at peace. The next day at school, Kelsey was walking to lunch when she heard someone whisper, "Look, there's that weird kid again."
Her friends laughed as Grant walked into the cafeteria with his lunch tray. Kelsey stood up, determination in her eyes. "Hey Grant, over here." He looked surprised. "What? Come sit with us," she said, smiling. Her friends stared. "What are you doing? Why would you want him to sit with us?" Kelsey took a deep breath. "Because he's my brother, the best brother in the world, and I won't let anyone make fun of him again." The table fell silent. Her friends looked uncomfortable. "Well, if that's how you feel, we'll just sit somewhere else," one of them muttered. Kelsey shrugged. "That's fine. We'll find our own table." She smiled at Grant. "Come on, let's go." Grant grinned for the first time in a while. "Thanks, Kelsey." She helped him with his tray and said, "Oh, and later, you're on my team for dodgeball." Grant laughed. "Really?" "Really," she said proudly. "You're stuck with me now." They both laughed, and for once, Kelsey didn't care what anyone thought. From that day on, Kelsey was no longer embarrassed by her brother. In fact, she was proud of him. She learned that true love and loyalty don't depend on appearances. They come from the heart. Sometimes the people we take for granted are the ones who've sacrificed the most for us. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more powerful life lessons, and share it with someone who might need a reminder about love and gratitude. And tell us in the comments, have you ever realized too late how much someone loved you? What would you do if you discovered your sibling once saved your life? Your story might inspire someone else.